way down here. What do we got? Healer of action. Let's read it and find out what this is all about. This is a time when you can do whatever you set your mind to if your heart is open. You're being asked to do many things at once. You won't mind as long as you know you're making the difference. This card indicates someone who's loving, intelligent, passionate, and fun, which could definitely describe you. This person can handle difficult situations with grace. Wow, that is a nice card. So you may have a lot coming your way that you might have to deal with. We almost have all the cards that we need for the second part of your reading. Okay, well, the Star. This is the card for Aquarius. Aquarius might be strong in your chart or in someone else's around this reading, Leos. But the energy of this is healing spiritually. I mean, very, very, very deep, right down to your bare bones. It's seeing your own reflection in that water and remembering the bare essence of who you are. Knowing what you want, knowing what you don't want. It's very powerful. So the stars surround your entire reading, and up in your highest energy is the world. Now, all this healing, it looks like it's bringing you into a whole new life cycle. A beautiful new life cycle with the World card. These are the two strongest energies in your whole reading right here. Wow, Leos. So let's see what's going on. I have the Devil right next to the World and right above the Star. So there's been toxic energy that you're healing from. Makes perfect sense to have to, when you're having to heal so deeply. You see there's two figures down here, and there's one in the center, and then we have, which is supposed to be the Devil, the toxic energy, and then we have the Pentacle for security and stability, groundedness, commitment, whatever it might be that was holding it back. So there was another energy besides, there's two energies. You may not have known about the other one. You may have. Could have been anything from another person to an addiction, just about anything. But whatever it was, sure made something toxic that you are healing from. But you are, and you're entering a new life cycle. And it's taken a lot of strength because I have the Strength card right next to the Devil. Oh, also the Devil is a card for Capricorn. I do want to point that out in case Capricorn is strong in your chart or around this reading. I might have said that. Here's the Strength card. This is the card for Leo. Leo might be strong in your chart or someone else's around this reading, but you will find the strength and the courage to do exactly what it is that you need to do to move forward here. Well, you are, because you're entering a new life cycle. You're getting past some type of toxic energy. You had to turn your back. You had to walk away from some cups of love here, where the love kind of fizzled out. And you're heading towards the moon. So it's like the moon is shining a light in the dark so that you can find your way. Right next to the Star card. So it's all part of your healing process, and you're walking right towards that new life cycle. I have the Seven of Wands next to the Star and under the Strength card. So the Seven of Wands, it's like everybody's got an opinion. This might be communication trying to come in from your past, the energy that was so toxic or had toxic energy attached to them. But you have your wand out. And so you are very much on guard about this communication that's trying to come in. If this is from people that you know, it's from people that love and care about you, that all have an opinion on how to move forward. If it's from the Devil energy here, you're definitely on guard about that. I don't think you really want to talk too much to whoever that was. I have the Magician under the Eight of Cups. Wow, the Magician. There's the infinity symbol, the symbol of intuition and knowing. You have all the tools it takes to manifest just what it is that you want from life, and that is where you're headed. It's right below the Eight of Cups, heading towards the moon. So you're in this process of healing and manifesting at the same time. You are manifesting this whole new life cycle to come in for you. I have Temperance right next to the Magician and under the Star. So Temperance here, this is your guardian angels and spirit guides. They're all around you, and they're mixing that potion back and forth, back and forth. And their job is to help you to be tempered. So they're trying to help you be grounded. They're trying to help you be balanced and to bring patience. Be patient with yourself. It is all happening. You are manifesting. You are doing it. Don't get upset and impatient with yourself. Just keep doing what you're doing, as far as I can see in this reading so far. I have the Empress. Oh my gosh. You know, this is under the Seven of Wands. I do feel like this is that toxic energy trying to come back in, by the way. More so than I did right at first. It's getting stronger. I have Temperance here, right next to your guardian angels and spirit guides, trying to help you get rebalanced. They want you to become you again. This is the Empress, male or female. All the cards are male or female. You are very kind. You're very loving. You're generous. You're supportive. You're considerate and thoughtful. And I can go on and on. You have so many beautiful qualities about you. So if you're a parent, you're a very good parent. But yeah, I feel like you're healing to be yourself again, and you're getting you feel a little bit like you're not quite there yet. You're getting there. Be patient. You're getting there. And whoever you move forward with, that's probably why you're blocking these wands too, is they must have a lot of those same qualities. Because if they don't, it won't work out. It'll be like trying to mix water with oil. It just doesn't work. So look for those qualities in whoever you decide to move forward with in life, you know. Some people forget who they are. Some people lose a part of themselves when they get caught up in this toxic energy. You deserve the best. You deserve good things coming your way. And you can manifest that which you are. One more card. There we go. Okay, Leos. I have the High Priestess right next to the Strength card. Wow, this is the card for intuition and knowing in the tarot deck. So you've got the Magician, you've got the High Priestess, and there's the Moon again. Well, you know, follow your intuition. Let it guide you. Let it guide you forward. Use your strength, your courage that you have in order to trust yourself in moving forward. So, very powerful, very spiritual card, the High Priestess. I have the Six of Wands. This is what you really want. You want success in love. This is the card for it. All those wands in the background are people who love and care about you, celebrating your success in love. This can be a card for engagement because of the wreath that's right there. So, you know, regardless, this is what you're praying for. This is what you're hoping for. Follow your intuition. You do know what to do. You will find the strength and the courage to do whatever that is to get what you want from life. I have the Hermit next to the Six of Wands. In your quiet times, your alone times, I mean, you've been reaching out to the universe and trying to seek your path forward. We already know that. Well, you're moving forward. You're leaving an old, stale love behind that really was toxic. But the Hermit, the universe hears you. And they're shining a lantern again to light up a path for you to move forward in the dark, you know, because you're really trying to find your way here. So you have a lot going for you. Things are going to come to you. You're going to find your way here. I have the Page of Cups under the High Priestess and right next to the Seven of Wands. Well, yeah, this is that other person trying to come back in. The Page of Cups is immature. They have a half a cup of love because there's a fish in it, if you can see that fish poking its head out. They're just not handing it out either. Even the half a cup, they're not really handing out. So yeah, you had to move forward, and you are, even though it was difficult to do. So next to the Seven of Wands, I feel like you're just kind of blocking that energy from coming back into your life and holding you back from finding your happiness in life. I have the Moon here next to the Page of Cups and under the Six of Wands. That Moon is really important in this reading. This is the card for Pisces. Page of Cups can be a card for Pisces because of the fish. Might be strong in someone's chart here around this reading. But the Moon is very, very, very important. You know, your path is right in front of you. Okay. There's a lot of advice here about following your intuition. The Moon is right above your head in the High Priestess. Temperance is here, you know, trying to say just be patient. You're going to be entering a new life cycle. You're following the Moon in the Eight of Cups. The Moon is behind the Star card. Huge. Look at that Moon, in case you didn't notice that. Very important in this reading. Get through your healing, and as you heal, you will figure out your path forward into the light, through the darkness. I have the Four of Swords next to the Moon and under the Hermit. And, you know, by the way, I keep forgetting, I think, but the Hermit is the card for Virgo. So Virgo might be strong in your chart or someone else's around this reading. We have the Four of Swords. You are healing, healing, healing. But what you're doing as you're healing here, which we know with the Star card, you're letting these swords of truth and clarity come to you. And that is what's helping you heal. So you do meditate, you pray, or you soul search in your times alone. This is helping you get through. The Hermit is shining the lantern on. Keep on doing that. Look at all the light behind this person. Look at all the storm clouds around that person. You're finding your way forward into the light. And the Hermit is saying, hey, just keep doing what you're doing. Let these swords of truth and clarity come to you. Pay attention to them. Trust yourself. I have the Ace of Wands right under the Page of Cups and next to the Empress. You are entering a fresh start and a new beginning. Look at all that. Look how bright that is, where you're headed. It's right next to the Empress. So as soon as you are becoming yourself, and you are going to be yourself again, you might have already reached this point. You're entering a new life cycle. This Three of Pentacles is under the Moon. You are finding your way out of a situation. There was another energy attached to this person, whoever it is that you were attached to before. Now, this could have been a long time ago. This may not have been recent. You may have been healing for a very long time. But this is not seeing eye to eye about groundedness, security, stability, on how to move forward, the future. Okay? So the Moon, you're having a fresh start, new beginning over all of this. And it's all because of the swords. It's all because of the truth. It's all because of the clarity with the Ace of Swords under the Four of Swords and next to the Three of Pentacles. You're going to see things for how they were and how they are and how they can be and will be because you're manifesting. Wow. Okay, Leos. Wow. The Strength card is your card, by the way. I think I told you that. Beautiful card. I love that. And you are finding your way. You're dealing with it. Pay attention to your intuition. Let your guardian angels and spirit guides help you get through this healing process. And you are moving into a very bright place in your life.